Are you sure you want... I shouldn't have any progress. The demo and this game are separate. So.
You will answer my questions as usual. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you believe in extraterrestrial life?
No. Same.
Are you currently restrained?
No.
Are you married?
Yes.
Do you work in law enforcement?
No.
Do you know who I am?
No. You're a light.
Do you know who you are?
Yes.
Are you...
I don't know, it's redacted.
Good. He's ready.
Catch you soon, MJ. I'll probably be at the back after the demo when you get out of the gym. Don't think I need my keyboard. I remember when all computers opened at that. I do need my keyboard. No, I don't know what to type in. I'm just typing till it stops typing. Welcome to the FDI. Okay, yep, this is all stuff we read in the demo. So essentially, this is what we are. We are these ones, I do believe. I think. I could be wrong, but I do think we're this part of the pyramid.
Hey, pal. How you holding up? Get all that booze out of you?
I guess that's why my head hurts.
What? You seriously don't remember? You wanted to celebrate your new job, and I quote, properly. Well, I'm happy you're here. You and me at the FDI together. It's really great. But I gotta tell you something. When we're on the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else. You understand, right?
Mm-hmm.
More than your last job, I can tell you that.
It's not an answer.
I'd better run. The FDI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day. All right?
Okay. I thought the time was accurate then. I was freaking out.
Good morning, Mr. Tanner. Welcome to the FDI. I assume you're up to speed on your mission here at the operator program?
Yeah.
You know the basics.
Yeah,
Good.
I did the demo, so I know the basics.
So just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video and audio analysis, even lab work. My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions?
So we this. I don't know where we are.
Fine.
We're
but
on here
first,
somewhere.
You need to
He's
learn how
there.
to respond to an agent's request. Let's do a dry run, shall we? I want you to find my age. This objective just popped up at the top left of your screen, beside the applications menu. See it?
Yeah.
Whenever you're stuck, or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective.
You made me do
Go
it,
on
didn't
and
you?
click on the question mark, Tanner.
I clicked it. You're so stuck.
Yes, just like that. You can always click on the question mark if you get stuck, though I'm hoping this won't happen often. I'm giving you access to the human database. The Human DB, as we call it here. You can find this and other tools to help you solve agent requests in the Applications menu. Now go ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my request. Find my age. When you find the answer, click on the objective and then select the answer on the screen. Right. Like that, Tanner. I'll let you get settled in. And I'll contact you later with your first real request.
Thanks. What else have we got about him? Ah, it's going away. Yeah, time's definitely not accurate, so that's good.
Tanner, looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire. I have an agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too. Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background.
Okay, this is
I'm
stuff from
patching
the
the
demo
agent through
so
now.
far. Be a black lady? Yeah.
It's
Hey.
Operator Tanner, right?
Yes.
I don't think our paths ever crossed at the academy, did they? Anyway,
That's
I
the
got
point.
a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary. Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival, is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m., just before closing time. As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar, and some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter?
Yep, give me my stuff.
Thanks, operator. Okay, I'm sending over the files. Good luck.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. Case.
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click on any relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis. Go on, give it a whirl.
I already tried. Mr. Vic.
Just like with the video, you can click on a photo for further analysis. Looks like our victim is Henry Jenkins.
What about
For
then?
some reason, we can't access his full profile.
Why?
Unfortunately, for the moment anyway, there's not much else we can learn about him.
Why? You're very quiet tonight, Meg.
Sorry, I'm just chilled.
Mhm.
The footage quality is insufficient for a proper ID, operator. You'll need to find another way to ID the killer.
Fairly different from the other.
Nice. Now we know the perp's name. You got something for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do.
Okay. I bet when I don't look at it. Last known address.
Yeah, that'll do. Nice work. Next step is to bring keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Term not applicable for Grand Theft Auto? Eh? Okay.
Not bad, Tanner. Not great, but not bad either.
What
I'll
did
contact
I
you
do
later
wrong?
with your next request.
Screw you.
No need to worry, operator. You'll improve with time.
I did nothing wrong! Fucking hate managers like that.
Mm-hmm.
I got 1 point off exceptional in my PR. For stuff I do that apparently I don't do.
Mm-hmm. You're
So-
probably the only person that does.
That Pat's really good too.
Tanner, I need you
Oh.
to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator.
Why are they
I'll let
shit?
the agent working the case bring you up to speed. That's none of your concern, Tanner.
Why?
Oh, please. Tell me you got something.
Hello to you
God
too.
damn it! Who are you?
Yeah, I want to be a dick. Nah.
Great!
I wouldn't
Every
be a dick.
goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the FDI, you know? Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time for this.
Norris?
I got a missing persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada. Connie Moore's her name. I canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens. Middle of nowhere, hot as hell, sandy. Calling it a small town would be an insult to small towns.
Okay.
Look, I think it's bonkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of
Let's
the
bugger
desert
off.
out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same. She was. Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera.
Hey, Penguin, didn't even notice you were here.
Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that,
Hey?
I gotta go through you.
Penguin popped up
an
in chat, but he's the
operator.
same colour
Lucky me.
as MJ, so I
right?
didn't even notice it.
There's something off about all this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men. Just look for something that doesn't add up, okay? Here are the files.
I've been looking for a bit. Okay. Testimony. I read all this bit in the demo. There's not that much in there. Right, it's camera. Info.
Jackpot.
Speed through the
Connie
bit that we
said she
did during
took
the
that
demo.
photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
Okay. It's 10 past. She was apparently here.
All right. I'll check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn balls.
Don't make me chop. Our secure protect fortification check failed. Hi, Hal. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. How do you know my name? I know everything. This was from the demo, that's why I'm not reading it. Oh yeah, there was a list in that stuff that I didn't read. I do know, but I didn't open it because I did it in the demo. That's the missing lady's name. And Jenkins is on there too, I believe. That tasted really bad at the end. How would I notice that? Genuine question. Unless I was a computer, how would I read 136 names and notice that 122 have been reported missing in 2 minutes of a phone call? How would you notice that?
You wouldn't, would you?
No. Unless you were personally following them all the cases and knew the names off by heart, you wouldn't know. Bye, Hal. Okay, this is where the demo ended, so. All new information now! Dun, dun, dun. Oh, my cases don't disappear. Sweet. Hi, Xavier.
Operator Tanner, are you there? Agent Walker
No, I
told me
answered
that your
the phone,
connection
but
was
I'm
suddenly
not here.
cut. And when I tried to contact you, you were offline. What happened? I see. I'll have IT look into that at once. The second shift of operators has arrived. You can go home now, Tanner. See you tomorrow. And don't be late.
You called me to send me home. Random. My chair doesn't roll. It swivels, but it doesn't roll. I think the dude needs glasses. See how Evan really leads a riveting life. A weird start time? Or am I late again? All systems good. Heaven! Ta-da! Boobies! Doo-dee-doo. Oh, Trench.
Hey, pal. So, tell me, how'd day number 1 at the FDI go? Everything you had hoped for?
It's a job.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't worry about him. Xavier doesn't even like his own mother. To be honest, no, I probably shouldn't say anything. Well, between you and me, we're thinking of making a change at the supervisor position. You know, Evan, if you play your cards right, maybe, just maybe. Ah, sorry, buddy. My phone's ringing off the hook here. I gotta run. But hey, great job. And just keep plugging away, okay? I'm proud of you, Evan.
I don't want his job.
Operator Tanner,
Hello.
Agent Pendle has an update on yesterday's case.
Okay.
I'll patch her through in a moment. But before I do, I wanted to let you know that from this point on, you'll talk to the agents directly. Time
Good.
to cut the umbilical cord.
Go away.
However, as your supervisor, I'll still be in the background monitoring your activity.
So you stalking me.
Good morning,
Lexi.
Operator Tanner. So you remember Ray Wells, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I checked out the address you gave me, but no sign of Wells.
It was his
Then I get a
last
call
known
from
address.
Vice, and guess what? Wells was found dead in a downtown parking garage early this morning.
Oh.
Shot. Point blank range.
Oh.
Now I'm working 2 homicides, and it's my first week. Welcome to the FDI, Alexandra. Anyway, the garage has cameras, and I got some footage of Wells. That's the good news. The bad news? I don't have all the footage. Sort of weird, but part of it is missing. I don't know.
Clearly.
Looks that way, doesn't it? I don't put much stock into conspiracies, but the timing is definitely suspicious. Anyway, think you could take a look? I'm looking for anything that's different between the first and second half of the surveillance footage. Apart from Wells ending up dead and the blood splatter on the pillar. Sorry for the vivid details.
I'm about to see them. Why are you sorry? Okay. Okay. There was a light on. No, there's no light on. Yeah. That's the same. Let's scan him. Nothing new on there. That's probably his car. Okay. That's different.
Look at that. Give me a sec, operator. I'm gonna check
It
this out.
doesn't mean anything. The bullet probably hit the light.
Well. I just found a bullet lodged in the light's framework. I'm sending you a photo. Can you run an analysis and tell me what kind of bullet I'm looking at?
As a Brit, no, I can't.
I'm just on mute for a minute.
Alright then. What did that tell?
.45 caliber? I believe that's what the military and police use. Well, that's something anyway. Thanks for your help, operator. Appreciate it. If only we had all of the footage. Anyway, I should get back to the scene. Keep digging and see if you can find anything else about our perp.
Oh, from the way he fell, I'm guessing it was someone he was meant to meet. Hi, Hal. Hello, Gavin. Hello, Hal. Look, I have a deal to offer you. One that I think you'll find interesting. What do you mean? You see, we share a common goal. You, me, and the FDI. You just don't know it yet. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'll help you with the Wells case, but you have to help me later when I ask for it. Do we have ourselves a deal? Can't do anything illegal. You won't be. I mean, apart from working with me. The world's most wanted hacker. How could you help me? I have access to this surveillance footage from the Quaritch. How? I mean, all of the footage. How? How'd you get it? I don't have time to go into the technical details. No offense, but you probably wouldn't, son. Dude. Will you do the deal, or won't you? I need your answer. And I need it now. Sure. Yes, she could. And you could be her knight in shining armor. So I'll do is go ahead and put this big, juicy missing part back in so you can watch it and solve this crap. I'll help you if you help me. But this looks suspicious. Don't be suspicious. If somehow he asks you how you got missing footage, just say the analysis software restored it. It's supposed to be cutting edge anyway. Right, so do we have ourselves a deal? As long as you're not gonna, like, maybe do anything illegal, because I'm not doing that. Now give me a few seconds to run my scripts. Why did you have it? Starting demon code? What did I just sign up for? Alright, the missing footage has been magically restored. Yeah, why was it demon code? Hope you have your popcorn ready. I'll be back a little later to collect my debt, Evan. Until then, did I just sign a deal with the devil? What's it doing? on that car? Might be able to get his face, so it might be too shite. Red Dodge Ram. Okay. That's pretty good quality.
I see that you ran the facial recognition software, and 0 matches turned up, operator. That's unusual. In fact, it shouldn't even be possible. Our FDI databases are exhaustive. I'll flag this issue for later, but go ahead and share the image with Agent Pendle.
Okay.
Wait, I don't understand. How did you get this? Well, this is huge. Thanks, Tanner. I'll canvass the area immediately. Maybe someone has seen our Prince Charming. I'll talk to you later. And
I've got a car
don't
to give
forget-
you. I've got a Dodge Charger to give you. Whatever. After lunch break. Or is it the start of lunch break? No, after. Your debt. Okay. Now about that debt. Fine. Go ahead, I'm listening. Good. Now, I'm going to connect you to another FDA agent, okay? Her name is Catherine Andrews. Just listen to what she has to say. Open your terminal and type the following comment. Paul. Okay, how do I do that? How do I open my terminal?
Hello, Operator Tanner. Hal told me that you'd be calling. Okay, I'll try to keep this short. About a month ago, I started working on a missing persons case. A woman reported that her husband had been gone for over 48 hours. Almost right away, the case felt different. Red tape all over the place. An unusual lack of cooperation from my superiors and colleagues. Unanswered calls. Suddenly, the FDI felt like the most incompetent department in the country. After an almost endless game of phone tag, I finally managed to get an appointment with a superior. The plan was to sit down and talk about the case first thing Monday morning. That Sunday night, I'm awoken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has burned to the ground. And the woman, what's left of her anyway, has been found dead in the ashes.
What?
Well, it gets worse. So I started looking into the fire, of course. I couldn't help myself. Plus, I felt like I owed it to Mia. That was the woman's name. Mia Cole. Anyway, it wasn't long before my superiors found out and pressured me to stop. They told me the fire had been ruled accidental, the result of faulty wiring in our oven. They told me I was wasting my time and precious FDI resources by looking into it, and said if I continued, I'd end up pushing papers in a basement somewhere. But that fire, Operator Tanner, that fire was no accident. I can feel it. Mia was murdered. I just have to prove it. That's where I'm hoping you can help me. Go ahead and search them in the Human DB. The husband's name is Sasha. Sasha and Mia Cole. Please.
Yeah, cool. I can't.
Look, I don't know why, but someone doesn't want us looking into Sasha and Mia Cole. But we have to, Operator Tanner. It's our job. Who's going to do it if we don't? Can you help me find proof Mia's fire wasn't an accident?
Yeah.
You'll take a look then?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. As far as how to access the case files, that's not really my area of expertise. But you can ask Hal.
Okay. Yeah, I was just working on this very thing, so it looks like I can't give you direct access to the files, but I found a bug in the chat. You should be able to inject a query that'll get you in. Just type this. Huh? Wait, are they different? Why have I got 3 choices if they're all the same? Right, they're not all the same. That one? One's a Q, one's an O. I need the Q one.
Despite being, well, a thorn in the side, you have to admit Hal gets results.
Redacted. Lots more redacted. Same for malfunctioning wiring in victim's oven. How often does the oven actually malfunction? The fire started on the 25th of February around 2 AM and was successfully contained by 3:15. Owing to the duration of the fire, minimal evidence remained at the scene. Single victim identified as Mia Cole through dental records, tenant information, and the wedding ring was discovered. The autopsies revealed no anomalies attributing to the cause of the death to the fire. No signs of trauma were involved. How would there be more signs of trauma if she was ashes? There would be no indication of force entry either if the building was ashes. Referred to report redacted. I want that redacted report, please. Conduct the fire or orientation from faulty wire in the oven. I want the report of the oven, please, because I didn't think it was faulty in the slightest. The inscription Sasha and me is engraved on the inside. Okay. That looks like me. Yep. Okay, why is Sasha's picture... Why is it burnt like that? You have opened a chemical sample. We have Osmond's giving you access to the CSLCA. Data report application. You'll find in the other applications, top left menu. Okay. I don't know what all this means. Open a sample in the dedicated software, which is that, yeah? Input the appropriate settings for your sample using formulas found thereafter. Start the analysis program. Note that this may take some time. Once the analysis is complete, open the data report. Input the chem lab analysis and initiate cancel. Okay. For liquid samples, And it should be set to 2 for both organic and non-organic. For solid samples, which ash is, should be set to around 6 if the material is organic, which is. The iron should be must be set to 3.5 to avoid damaging the sample. Okay, delta V. For organic samples, sample weight in grams times 250. So sample weight is 12.2 grams. So what's that make that? I need to get my calculator out. Ouch. 4.2 times 250. Ah! Using the wrong keyboard. 1, 2, 5, 0. Okay. Threshold. Threshold value for delta V and sample type. The solid sample's threshold should be set to half the delta. So 525. Sample matrix. Default value for this is 5. So why is it set to 4? You're using an older version of the matrix. So you must set the maximum to 4. Okay. So start. I did it. Oh, non-organic, so 6. Okay. Okay, so those two numbers are right now. So, delta V. So 4.2 times that, so that's 420. And half of that is 210. Okay, now how to read it. This is oh, ouch! Response curve in addition to sample characters such as pH, reactive. Okay. So open the report. Now to calculate the exact composition sample. The response frequencies must be entered from the highest to the lowest. So that one. That one. That one. That one. Wait, how do I enter them? Okay. Okay. 9.7. Oh wait, is it 2.9? What is it? Give me a highest point. Yeah, 2.9 is the highest point. No, 9. Used 247. Okay, then you. There's only 4 above it though. 10.54. Gasoline.
I knew it. Faulty wiring my... You know
Backside.
what? This was no accident. Someone started this fire and killed Mia. But why? Maybe I'll end up at a desk in a dark basement somewhere, but I'm going to keep digging into this.
Just be careful.
It matters to me.
I wouldn't ask either of those. I'd ask you to be careful.
I grew to know her. Mia, I mean. With our line of work, you try not to get emotionally involved. That's what they teach you at the academy anyway. Almost from the start. And usually, I can turn the switch off. I learned to do that. Feel nothing.
Dude, you're making me want to put glasses on.
I just never could. She wanted to be a singer, she told me. That was her dream. And I'm not exactly an expert, but she did have a good voice. Really. She was just a decent person. Wanted to find her music out. And something else happened. Sasha disappeared. She was 3 months pregnant. The thought of her raising that child on her own, everything that happened, we thought of her. And one day, she and the baby were suddenly gone. Someone killed them, Operator Tanner. Someone killed Mia and her baby. Are you still there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Anyway, thanks, Operator. Because of you, I finally have proof. Knowing Hal, well, as much as someone can know Hal, I have a feeling this won't be the last time you and me work together.
Be careful. You found evidence proving the fire wasn't an accident. Well done, Evan. Maybe there's hope for you yet. The way the FD has handled the Cole case, it's strange, don't you think? Yeah, it seems like they're hiding something. Yeah, it does. I just don't know what they're hiding. Or why. Look, I know you probably still don't trust me. I'm on the FD's most wanted list. I hacked into your computer. I get it. But tell me something. Why would I bother going to the trouble of working with a low-level FD appointment? Sorry. Thanks. If I didn't have a good reason. Way to make me feel special. Maybe you're thinking about turning me in to get the reward now. But it's too late. You're in too deep. Okay.
Operator Tanner, can I have a word? I see that you've been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You
Yeah.
want to tell me why? I see. In the future, I want you to avoid anything related to Sasha and Mia Cole.
Why?
It's a closed case. A total waste of your time. And if by chance something else pops up concerning the Coles, and this is very important, you come to me right away.
Wow.
Understood?
I want to ask why, but if I do, you'll get more suspicious of me.
I'll talk to you later.
Not really, he seems a bit dickish. That was probably difficult lying to your friend, but it was the right thing, Evan. As a reward, I'll tell you something about myself. Something that only 2 other people know. The reason I have so much access to the FDI. I used to work there, Potter. I can't tell you more. for the moment, but yes, I was. As improbable as that seems. Now nothing. I'll be in touch later, Evan. Okay. Bye. That's a peculiar day too. I had one job that was given by the FDI. Peculiar. Hey, Walker.
So who the hell am I talking to this time?
It's Tommy.
The same operator Tanner from before?
Yeah?
Good. You haven't been fired. I was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again. I went back to where Connie said she took the photo in the desert. You remember, right? Where she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed. I didn't find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or
Obviously.
anything like that. But I did find something else.
What's that?
You could say that. You could definitely say that. I found stones. A bunch of stones lying there on the surface of the sand. I'm no geologist, but they look funny to me. Like they'd been moved. Put there for a reason, you know? So, I call it in. Because I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A team arrives an hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough, under one of the stones, they find a body. Advanced state of decomp. They dig under another stone. And lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton. Turns out, we're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
Is there not 122, is there?
Hard to say, but I counted more than 100 stones. If they're all grave markers, well, I'll let
So there
you
must be
do
people.
the math. Yeah, messed up, right? And judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young. Look, I won't beat around the bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton, and they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner? Let me send you the files.
Gimme.
Well, it's taken a while.
Yeah, it
Hard
is.
to access the satellite out here in Roswell. Dryfield.
Why'd you say
Okay.
Roswell?
Looks like it went through. About goddamn time.
Welcome to the facility, Gabby. You're in good hands now. Sincerely, Dr. Jenkins.
The skeleton appears to be female, estimated at 9 years of age. Starting the examination now. Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present. Moving on. Here's something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature. You don't see that a lot. So, to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age, with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months. Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
Okay. Hey, it's the dude that got shot in the bar. Well, I know that. Gabby. Where's that list? Gabby. Gabby Mills. Okay, no one was expecting. Hello, Meg. I'm looking for a Gabby on this list because I can't identify her from the photo because they burnt the picture.
Gabby's in the third, about halfway down. Gabby Bruce.
Where are you looking?
Where Logan Gates is circled in the third one.
Yeah.
Two up from it.
Okay.
To Gabby Bruce. I'm quite glad I jumped in there where I did.
Her name's Gabby Bruce.
How did you find this, Tanner?
Because I recognised that it was Jenkins and he had a list on him.
Just when you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly what it does. But I need concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
Show evidence? Fuck you! Oh. List. So she's Gabby Bruce. Okay, let's search her again. That one. Okay.
I'll be damned. 9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going on out here?
Then
And
I'm
what's
gonna
the
find
connection
out.
to Connie? Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about.
Okay.
The one in the advanced state of decay.
Mhm.
Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him. Quentin Spence. Want to see if that name is on your magical list too?
Okay, one sec. Sponsor. Just don't think it's the redacted name, do you? Yep.
So there's definitely a link. I
Yeah.
see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
That died. Well, the ones that crossed off are dead. Start at the top. Ian Thomas. That is missing. Then we've got Eli Bell. That's alive. Okay. So Jay Parker. And then Jay. Massa?
Looks to be about 100 names like that.
Yep.
That number matches the stones.
Uh-huh.
God damn.
Work that out.
And
You said
if I
it.
was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive.
Yes.
Like our Connie.
Yes.
There's something else about Spence, Tanner.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
They found him buried in a lab coat with some, you're never gonna guess, floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets. Remember what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder? I'm sending everything your way. There you go. Now the second disk password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh.
Autopsy report of a male, approximately late 50s, early 60s. Initial observations show no sign of trauma or blunt force injury, similar to the first remains found. The decedent appears to be wearing some kind of lab coat. Starting the external examination now. Excellent dentition. The decedent is wearing some kind of badge. Let me put this to the side. Abdomen seems healthy, with no signs of trauma or injuries. The lab coat seems to contain a hidden pocket. There's something inside. It's sewn shut. I'll open this with my scalpel. There. There appear to be 2 floppy disks inside the pocket. Strange. In my estimate, the body has been buried for approximately 2 to 3 months, based on the level of decomposition. At this point, the cause of death is uncertain. Further testing and analysis is needed, including toxicology reports, before I can provide a conclusive determination.
Okay. Head of operations. Ozzy? Okay. R&D Spence 1. Okay. Oh, Sammy. Upon my arrival at the bio facility, I was warmly greeted by Mr. Jenkins, or Dr. Jenkins himself. How fortunate I am to work with such passionate and talented scientists, even in a subsidiary role. During our meeting, Dr. Jenkins explained that I would be heading up Trial Involvement FMP1138, a key component in his research project. Although he did not disclose much, I have the impression that the project is shrouded in secrecy. It appears to be of great importance. Okay. The trials, which are scheduled to commence in a few days once I'm well versed with the subjects and the procedures are in place. Dr. Ills, the facility director, informed me of our work, and this has the potential to significantly enhance the well-being of his patients who have been selected specifically for our research. The entire facility itself has been constructed for this purpose alone. Although I am unaware of the project's source funding, there appears to be no shortage of resources. I'm truly be optimistic our research will make the profound difference and push the boundaries of scientific knowledge. It doesn't sound like that to me. Sounds like someone's doing human testing. But for what? Okay. The AMPA receptor is a crucial component of excitatory synapses transmissions and plasticity in the brain. Okay, as English and I can barely read this. As a glutamate-gated ion channel, it mediates fast synapses transmissions and contributes to synapse plasticity, modulating the strength of synaptic connections between neurons. Science! The functions of AMPA receptors has been implicated in various neurological and psychiatric disorders, including Alzheimer's disease, depression, and schizophrenia. Okay. To unlock the full potential. Okay. Selective AMP receptor potentiators represent a promising class of compounds for the treatment of these disorders, as they enhance AMPA receptor functions and improve synapse plasticity. FMP1138 is a novel select AMPA receptor potentiator that has shown promising results in predeclined studies and has been demonstrated to enhance AMPA receptor medical synapse transmission to improve. So basically it makes your brain go better. In this study we sought to explore the potential therapeutic effect of FMP1138 on neural connectivity. Specifically, we aim to investigate whether FMP1138 could enhance synaptic connectivity and promote the formation of new synapses in the vitro and vivo. To accomplish this, we use the combination of physiological imaging and behavior I need to go get my eyes tested. Assesses to assess the effects of FMP1138 on neurological function and connectivity. Our result demonstrates that enhances the synapses connectivity and promotes the formation of new synapses in vitro and vivo. Specifically, we observed that FMP increased the frequency of the amplitude of excess. Okay. You've basically said the same thing 3 times, just with different words. To unlock the full potential. Something min, some max. In vivo, we found that FMP improved cognitive function in a mouse model with Alzheimer's, specific to mice get Alzheimer's. Is that how we test Alzheimer's medication? Specifically, we observed that FMP treated mice performed better in a spatially memory task compared to control mice. Additionally, we found that FMP treated mice had increased dendritic spine density in the hippocampus and brain recon critical for learning and memory. Okay, so it worked for Alzheimer's. Taken together, our findings suggest that FMP represents a promising therapeutic agent for the treatment of neurological and psychiatric disorders characterized by improved neuron connectivity of plasticity. Further preclination of clinical studies are warranted to evaluate the safety of the efficiency in humans. Okay. The graph displays the result of the study investigating the effect of FMP on synaptic connectivity in vitro. The study aimed to explore whether FMP could enhance synaptic transmissions and promote the formation of new synapses. The graph shows the mean frequency and amplitude of excitatory... Why are science words so freaking hard to read? Postsynaptic currents. Cultured neurons are under control conditions after a treatment with FMP. The results demonstrate that FMP significantly increased the frequency and amplitude of EPSCs, indicating an enhancement in synaptic transmissions. These findings suggest that FMP has the potential to improve neurological connectivity and plasticity. We already figured that out. Unlike Dr. Ills, in this result paper, I will use the little Endinan standard.
A few moments later.
I feel like you should physically move and overlap the windows, operator, to reproduce the schematics, aligning the brackets.
I would have never have got that. Wow. If you're reading this, it means I'm no longer living and that I've been buried in dry field desert like the other subjects. I implore you, whoever you are, to share my story with anyone who can make this things right. My name is Quentin Spence. I was head of the operations of Biome facility. I'm writing this letter because I'm about to resign from my job that one simply cannot resign from. As per protocol, I will most likely be sent to the desert burial site with all my belongings. I deserve this punishment. I am sick, so sick of everything we have done supposedly in the name of science. If you have found me, then I'm assuming you have found the others too. Every person buried here in this land is a Project Eve test subject. Eve was led by Dr. Henry Jenkins. He's dead too. I am not trying to shift the blame onto him. I bear my share of responsibility in this matter. While our intentions were noble, at least in the beginning, I now see we went too far, and I'm willing to face my punishment, whatever punishment awaits me in the next world. We found this document, but perhaps the contents of my lab coach remains undiscovered. Perhaps they could not crack the password necessarily to open the floppy disk. Maybe they assumed the floppy disk contained only my research papers. Regardless of what truly matters, it's now up to you. You have the power to stop this. Okay, got a location. Please don't be as coward as I was, Quentin.
I'll let it go to your operator head, but that was actually somewhat impressive, Tanner.
I had to
address
ask
you
for help
sent,
3 times. It
it's
was not impressive.
far from here. I'll check it out first thing in the morning. Tonight, I think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies. Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
Okay. Jesus, that was convoluted. I'd have never thought to put it together like that. Am I gonna get the train home again?
Need to do something about it. He's poking around, asking too many questions. He's going to expose us all if you don't rein him in. Yes, his shift is over. Yes. All right. Yeah, fine. We'll talk later. Bye.
7:22 again? Or 25 this time. Oh, system check is okay. I got an antenna.
Good morning, Evan. Look, about yesterday, this business with the coal files. Sorry if I came down on you a little hard, buddy. It's just that I know you have what it takes to rise in this place, Evan. Become a supervisor. Hell, maybe even replace me one day.
No, I don't want it.
But I can't protect you if you start poking around in the wrong places. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, I guess I am. It's this job. It can be a real killer. Well, I'd better get back to it. You have a good one. All right? Again, I can't tell you how happy I am to have you here at the operator program, Evan. That way, I can keep a close eye on you, can't I? Let's grab a beer later this week, all right? Once everything calms down in the madhouse.
Nah, I'm good, thanks.
Oh, right. Well, you know my wife, Evan. She's not exactly a social butterfly, is she? Bye, pal.
Operator Tanner,
Well,
that
it's
you?
too late.
Tanner, did you give that address out to anybody?
No.
Well, somebody beat me to the facility, Tanner. The BioM facility burned down last night, Tanner. Up in flames. And if you didn't give the address out, someone else did.
Skinner.
Looks like we got ourselves a mole goddamn operator program. Well, an investigative team came before me and logged the remaining evidence back at the department. But I can't access it directly. I'll have to go through the operator program. Heaven on earth, Tanner. Heaven on earth. From what I can tell, there should be some security footage there that should shed some light on what happened here. Hopefully, it won't be too hard to prove this was arson.
It's the same dude from the car. No match. How do I prove it's arson if there's no match? There we go.
Yeah, that's not a box of wine, is it? Can you get an ID on this guy?
No.
That would have been too easy, huh? I'd like to get in the facility. Yeah, take a look around. Good Lord willing,
be
the roof
careful.
won't collapse on me. But I need a code for the door. You see where I'm going with this, Tanner? Yeah, that's fishy, isn't it? So fishy, it goddamn stinks. Unfortunately, I don't have access to the team members. But from what I can tell, the order came from higher up. Let me see if this works. All right, I'm in. Damn it! The smoke in here will ruin this suit too. That's 2 suits in 2 days.
Wear the same suit.
Tanner.
Or stop wearing suits.
Let me see if I can find something useful. Something that the investigative team left behind. Sure as hell won't be easy.
Why?
Because this place is just about burnt to a crisp. I don't know what went on here. But if you ask me, it's a pretty elaborate security system for a medical facility. Not much, to be honest. You ever wonder what the baby of a hospital and a prison would look like? Because that's exactly what this place is. While I look around, maybe you could dig more into our little arsonist friend.
Yeah, what? His database brings
Anything
up
that you
nothing.
can find, Tanner. I look picky to you. An ID. A link to another case. His favorite flavor of ice cream. Just give me
His
something,
links to
all
the
right?
Wells killing.
Charming fellow. Who's the lead on the other investigation? Ouch. Tough draw for the rook. Hold on. Looks like I found something. What the?
Ah.
what I'm seeing, Tanner?
Yeah.
Looks like our gal, Connie Moore, was a bio-impatient. Beats me. Passed her polygraph with flying colors. She told us the truth. Her
My
truth,
wife.
anyway. Nope. Looks like either the first responders took that info with them or it burned in the fire. Contact Skinner to update Pendle on her parking garage killer.
I don't
I'm
want to
sure she'll be
contact Skinner.
thrilled. I'll keep looking around here. The world's biggest ashtray. Tell me if you find out anything new about our pyro head, Tanner. And I'll contact you if I come across something on my charred end over here.
What? What? Why not? Agent Walker, they're really grumpy. He's right. There's a mole in the operator program, yeah? A hairy, stinky little mole. What do you think it is? I don't know, but I have a plan to find out. A plan that will expose our mole and bring out the ghost. 2-for-1 house special. Hey MJ! Ghost, who's that? That's what I'm calling the guy who doesn't appear in... that dude. In your database. Good name, don't you think? Yeah. He murdered Wells and set fire to the biome facility. I'm pretty sure he killed Mia Cole. Yeah, I'm thinking that too. Can you tell me the plan? I'm doing good, you? Since we're now basically best buds, why not? So Walker told you that the team came and logged evidence from the facility. It's now at the FDI, but some of it's been concealed. I can see that from here. Just like the name on Jenkins' list. The evidence room is behind a closed network that unfortunately I can't hack into. So what do we do then? If we can sneak into the evidence room and access its computer, we can make the hidden evidence visible again. And if we share that information, it will catch the attention of our mole and trigger him or her to contact the ghost. That's phase 1. What's phase 2? Get me killed? Phase 2 is setting the trap for the ghost with Agent Pendle and Walker. But I'll talk more about that later. How do I get into the evidence room? Not yet, you can't. But just give me a second. Okay. Okay, I've had, yeah, credentials giving you access permission. It's go time. Evan. So if you use my badge, obviously it doesn't work. I'm not sure if it is. So just use my badge. You just use your badge. Now, chop chop. Yeah, it's maybe worth it. Okay. what can I do? Wait, you weren't sure it would work. If you can access the computer, you can't make the evidence visible. Can't access everything. The help menu, as boring as it is, was the only thing that loaded from the global FTI network. You have to access the files and look for the hidden evidence on your end, okay? You have to work a little, Evan. Sorry. I'm getting an error message. Oh, whoops, I forgot to do something on mine actually. Just a sec. Okay. Okay, just updated your credentials. You should be able to see the files now. Look into the hidden column and see if you can find any evidence from the facility case that you can make visible again. Then come back once you found it. Okay. Right. Hidden. Found it. Are you sure? Hidden key, previous value is X value, yes. Okay. Is it? You reported it to the unsensitive. Nice. I was going to ask you to do that, but you actually beat me to it. Okay, now you can go log out and head back to your desk, but you know, act natural. Log out. Okay. Why can't I type? There we go. Evan Tanner. Password. Okay, cases. What took you so long? You said act natural. Not that natural. Skull. Same as for the facility case you've now just made visible. Let's see what I have there, shall we? Facility case. Okay, code. That's what I figured out. Jerry can, Connie. What's the HDD? The drive looks a little damaged, probably from the fire. But I wouldn't be surprised if they tampered with it. Yeah. Looks like it's going to take some time to recover the files. In the meantime, check out Jenkins' list. I already have it with Sasha. Let's see what name they redacted. It was Sasha. I'm kind of nervous. It was Sasha. Yeah. Yes, me, his husband. And his name is circled. That means what, Hal? Still alive? It means that Sasha Cole is still alive, yeah. Does she know about Mia and the baby? I hope not. Anyway, the hard drive has recovered some of its files. That's fortunate. Look, there's a file for Sasha Cole and Connie. Both are password protected. Let's focus on Connie's folder first. Why? See if you can find a way in. Sorry, Evan. You're gonna have to work a little more. It's fine. Open Connie Moore's file. Okay, please stop. Sir, we have noticed that you've used your ID badge as your password. What? To H. Jenkins. That's not me, that's fine. But in interest of preventing security breaches, we strongly encourage you to adopt another. Even though your password has more than 4 characters, it's still not secure enough. You need more than 8 characters. At your earliest convenience, please choose a new password. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Sincerely, Samuel Henderson, head of IT. You need way more than 4 characters, man. Right, how am I going to find out your password, my dear? Use your badge ID as your password. Jenkins. I got his badge at some point. Where was it? I got his badge number. When did I get it? It was a Jenkins case. Go away. It was a Walker case. That one? Okay. So is the whole thing his password? No. You've done an extra O's. Did I? Guess I did. Well, it was Jenkins' badge number, old people and their passwords. Anyway, nice work. Now, let's finish setting the trap. I'm guessing there's something in Connie's file that we can use to trigger the wall. I let the ghost out. I don't want the ghost out, he's gonna kill me! From whatever hole he's hiding in. A piece of information. An address maybe. Something. An address for the trap. Okay. Let me pal over here. Okay. Connie was spotted by a disposal team near site around 11:35 and apprehended around 11:50. She'll be used as a subject for the Mark 6 prototype, which should arrive from the lab tomorrow. Objective: seed abduction into interrogation and extraterrestrials. Remove memory and encounter burial site on hike. Wow. Anchors. Her memory of the events leading up to this moment. Other recent claims of abduction. Okay. Notes. New Mark 6 samples arrived. We'll keep the same dosage as Mark 5 with 3 milligrams a session or 1 to 2 sessions per day depending on the subject's reactions. After the first session, notice the same side effects as usual. Fever of 30% higher than Mark 5 average, but that was expected. Subject seems very receptive, but given the high fever, only 1 session was undertaken. Fever increased by another 10%, only 1 session. Fever is starting to decrease. ATH after 48 hours after the first ATH. Matches previous sessions Mark 5 will aim for 2 sessions tomorrow. 2 sessions, fever is stable, although still a bit high compared to Mark 5. Fever decreased a bit, but will probably remain about the same. Okay, started phase 2. What date did this start on? 6th. So 6 days to start phase 2 and 4 days to start phase 3. Not 5 days. We'll need photograph fakes as soon as possible, waiting for identification of weather conditions. Alter photography, subject protective. Okay. Conclusion. Mark 6 is very promising, 30% more effective overall, but 40% more fever, which is going to be a problem for the most fragile subjects. We'll keep Mark 5 as the standard for now, aiming for Mark 7 to address issues with fever. Send report to the lab. What in the world were they doing to Connie? But the dress is perfect. Evan. Given the messed up things Jenkins was doing, I'm sure they want to keep this lab a secret. You put a target on my back, Hal. Now it's time for phase 2. We have to keep looking for the agents, for the Ghost, Walker and Pendle. Time to put them to use. Let me check something. Okay. Agent Pendle is closer to the lab. Contact her and sends the address. Whoever's monitoring communications between the agents and operators will see it. Skinner. Don't contact Danger Walker. Okay. It will draw too much attention. Go ahead and contact Skinner so you can contact Pendle. I'll get back to you later, okay?
Yes, Operator Tanner? What kind of information?
Do I say it's confidential, or do I say it's about the murder case that she's working? Or say it's an update from Walker on Pendle's case? I'm gonna go with Walker on Pendle's case.
All right. I'm forwarding the call, Tanner. But I hope you're not just sending Pendle on some wild goose chase.
Operator Tanner, what can I do for you? What? You're kidding. Okay, so our murderer likes to play with fire too, huh? This guy just gets better and better. By any chance, did any clues pop up where we might locate him? To Jenkins? So, it comes full circle, does it? Well, whatever that address is, I'll take it. Nice. So, what exactly is this place? If Wells Killer's there, I assume it's not a petting zoo. I see. Well, I'm on my way. I'll contact you when I get there. Thanks, Tanner. Maybe now we can finally book this guy.
Okay.
Tanner, I'm at the lab. The door was unlocked, actually. It's real weird in here, Tanner. Like everybody suddenly took off. But left all their beeping lab equipment behind. But I don't see any sign of Wells Killer. Looks like a dead... Shit!
Drop the phone. Slide your gun over to me. Slowly. On your knees, Agent Pendle.
You? How do you know my name?
You might want to close your eyes.
You don't want to do this. I'm a federal agent.
Agent Walker, FBI! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Move away from her! Now!
It's locked!
What did you do? Hands up! Turn around! Turn around! Hands on your head! Pendle, you okay?
Walker, we have a problem here.
What you do? Open the door now!
It's not opening, Walker.
Open the door now!
Operator, you there?
Yeah?
There's a bomb! This bald-headed psycho has trapped me in a room with a bomb! It's my third day! The display says 20 minutes and 21 seconds, and it's ticking down! You gotta help me here. Come right back. Understand me, Tanner? You come right back.
Yes, Operator Tanner? Okay, let me think. Unfortunately, our more seasoned operators are presently occupied. I'd send a team, but they'd arrive much too late. That means... you'll have to defuse the bomb, Operator.
You just wasted 15 seconds.
I'm sharing the FDI's bomb defusal manual. You haven't gone through bomb training yet, but we have no choice. What I'm about to tell you is important. Do not read the entire manual. You don't have time. Stick with all
I'm
the
aware of that.
quality
You've wasted a minute.
From the beginning. Do you understand?
There are wires, a controller, a battery, a keypad, and, a display, I guess. And operator, make sure you follow the instructions at the beginning. I really don't want to go out like this.
The dice valve were given a green wire. If the device module's voltage less than 5. About the bomb. Tell me about the wires.
There are a lot, but I'll try. The power module. It's a battery. Has 2 wires, a red and a black. 2 wires are connected to the explosive, a red and a black one. The display and the numpad have 4 wires each. A red, a black, a green, and a yellow. That's it.
What was that? Power module is black, has 2 rise buckles. So the battery is black and red. About the bomb. Tell me about the voltage. What kind of battery is it?
I don't really know. A single battery pack? I think. Wait, it says 9 volts, 0.3 amps, 2,000 milliamps hour.
It's not that big. Help! If the device module has a green wire mass, the battery has a red and black wire mass. The display has 4 wires, so the display has red, black, green, yellow. Okay.
I'd say gasoline. Tanner, this isn't how I imagined I'd go out.
Gasoline oil. It requires especially ticking that cannot be situated without a dedicated ticket system. Therefore, anonymous ticking. Such device should be diffused using the following correspondence guide. First step of the bomb serial number. Keep back. Where's that?
1 for each digit, and an enter and a confirm button. 12 in total.
Okay, I want you to enter a code on the number pad.
It says ABM 186511.
Okay. The number written on the label are the serial numbers. The devices have a serial number. Okay, so how do I go back to where I was? How do I go back to the bit I just was at before I found out this code? Okay. Do not follow these PG lists of following correspondence. Objectively so. The goal is procedures to disconnect the master everything module. Okay. You'll need to cut all the green wires. No, you're on the wrong bit now. How do I go back one? Okay, so it is a gasoline. Serial is okay. First step is to disconnect every module that requires ticking. For that, following procedure list requires a disable procedure for the module and these modules only. Once every module that requires ticking has been disconnected, follow the procedure. Find follow to procedure. Okay. So I want to follow. One and then. Okay. Amount of cameras. 13 minutes left. Fill the false. Module name, power, explosive, keypad, display, receptor. Okay, so I've got to disconnect power first. There are 4 types of each electrical fibers. With the device power module is green wire mass. It doesn't. Whereas, no, it doesn't have lower. Use gasoline. It requires plastic and that is not such a dedicated amount. What is it doing? It's black wire. Am I about to blow her up? On the battery. Black.
Here we go.
God damn it, Operator Tanner! You didn't follow the guide. You failed to
Guide
identify the
fucked
bomb's
up!
correct archetype, and now Agent Pendle is dead! Firefighters are on their way. And Agent Walker has safely evacuated with his arrest. He's transporting that SOB to the FDI. We'll question his ass first thing tomorrow. You'd better believe it. Now go home, Operator. I think you've done enough for today.
How? No. Yeah, it was. Whatever. feed.
I told you we'd be working together again, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I guess Hal has filled you in. The deal is this. If we can find out who's watching these feeds, we can find our mole. But first things first. We need to identify the person being watched in this second feed. Can you help me, operator?
Yep.
Thanks, Tanner. Okay, here's the feed. Hal told me that to share it, I had to type in, press this, and then...
That was slick.
All right. You should have access now. Send me the name of the person via the human DB as soon as you have it. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Where's the person? Is there a person here? A fluffy toad? You titty tat. Hal, yeah, he's the guy that hacked us. I had no idea with that bomb. It was gasoline, because it was 9 volts, so it wasn't batteries operated. It had mostly red and black wires, so it wasn't green wired operated, so it was the gasoline source. So I was following the information for that, and it said to cut the wires first to the battery source, which was the black wire, and then she did that, and it went boom. So. Another kitty? Nope, beer bottles. Okay. All this damage, this type of damage is often caused by a combination of humidity and vibrations such as from a nearby tramway. Okay. I can feel the water looks like there's a water leak. How has this helped me find out who this person is? Nope. No bells around here. It's me! It's my apartment. Is that what I look like?
Yeah, right, Tanner. Wait, you're kidding, aren't you?
You thought I was on their side? There's a file in your computer. Someone there would think to look, at least not at first. You can lock it by using Alice as the password. Go ahead and try. What? Reading this file is because I have trusted you enough to reveal my true identity. My name is Alice Truman, but you know me better as Hal. I was operator in the operator program under surveillance of Xavier Skinner. In fact, I was the operator that you replaced. I had been operator for only a few months when I started noticing strange occurrences. When I began to look into these matters, I was quickly met with resistance. It soon became apparent that the only way to truly investigate these matters without putting my life in danger was to quit, or rather, to not rouse suspicion and get fired from my job as the operator, which I did by pretending to be incompetent. On the outside, I adopted an alias, Hal, and used the skills I'd learnt even before my days at the FBI, picked up my investigation where I left off. I'm a hacker, and a damn good one. But as good as I am, the FBI has proven a worthy adversary, with one of the most advanced security systems in the world. To access the system, I need someone on the inside, and that person is you. Maybe it's funny, but I discovered that the trash is the only way out of the part of the computer that is not reset between an operator leaving in the program and another joining. So I left this file here for you. And I have your computer's backdoor to the FBI terminal system. Thank you. And well, there you are. Now you know who I am and can leak my identity and get a nice fat reward and spend the rest of your days drinking margaritas on a beach somewhere if you want. But now that you know what you know, I'm hoping that you will continue to fight alongside me so we can one day expose them, whoever they are, and whatever powerful they may be. So what do you say, Alice? They are known as the Organization, a shadowy group whose influence runs deep throughout our country, throughout the world, for that matter. I believe they're the ones who founded Jenkins' Project Eve. I believe they're the ones who are watching you too. I know you're scared. I'm scared too. But we have to keep going, Evan. We have come so far. Speaking of which, I found more or less where the feed of your apartment is ending up. Where does it end up? It's ending up at the FBI headquarters. Not shocked. Someone in your building is watching you. Yeah, it's either Trench or Skinner. I don't trust either of them. Yeah, why me? The signal's behind a closed network. Looks like our mole is an FBI superior. But I can't learn more from here. You're compromised. So we'll have to send Andrews in for her branch office. We'll sneak her into the part of the building where I think signal is ending up. I'll contact you once she is there. Your head must be spinning, but sit tight, okay?
The people who were watching Mia are watching you? What is going on? And the feed is ending up at headquarters? Maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Still, I am. Okay, I'm on my way, Tanner. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Careful, I got the last person who tried to help me dead.
Operator Tanner. You all right, Tanner? You
Nope.
sound kind of funny. Look, I'm down here in the basement with this guy, you know? Mr. Not in any of our databases. Real piece of work, let me tell you. And there's a bit of a hiccup. He says he'll talk, but he'll do it under only one condition.
Cheers.
He says he'll only talk to
me?
you. You gotta do the questioning. My 2 cents? This guy, I mean, he's a real pro. We won't get anything out of him unless we play ball. That's just the way it is.
Why me?
Beats me, Tanner. Personally, I think No Name might be a few fries short of a Happy Meal. But if you talk to him, maybe we can find out who this guy is. Why he's been doing, you know, what he's been doing. I'm putting the phone down between me and our, little friend here.
Hello, Mr. Tanner. Listen, I have a deal for you. I'll answer your questions, but you have to answer mine. And I will know if you lie, so don't. Simple ones. So every time you answer one of my questions, if I feel you've been honest, I will answer one of yours. Why don't we try one? I'll start. Do you know why I wanted to talk to you? Specifically, you, Mr. Tanner?
No.
See? You told the truth. That wasn't so hard, was it? Now, you can ask me a question. Go on. I'm ready. My name? I have no name. My previous identity was erased when I started doing what I do. Even if I gave you my old name, you wouldn't find it in your database. I've been expunged. They are quite thorough. Now, who is Mike Trench, Mr. Tanner? Ah, I see. Your turn, Mr. Tanner. My main mission is to cover up any canceled projects. What do you know about Sasha Cole? All right. It was a control question. I know about your relationship with him. I wanted to make sure that you would tell the truth. Maybe that answer disappoints you, but it's the truth. Anyway, it's my turn. How did you come to retrieve the missing footage from the garage?
I don't want to tell him about Hal. Should I tell him about Hal? Will you answer if you tell the truth, won't he? But it's up to you. Yeah, well, I suppose I could say about Hal because he doesn't know it's Alice.
Hal? That's really interesting. Now you can ask me a question.
What should I ask him? Ooh. That's an interesting question. Will he answer it truthfully? Or that one?
That subject is out of bounds. I never expose the persons I work for or with. That would be unprofessional.
I told you about Hal.
Another question, Mr. Tanner.
I told you about Hal. So that means they're also not going to answer that question, is it? That'd be loose ends.
I'm sorry, but that topic is verboten. I don't talk about the organization. That would be a death wish. You can ask me another question, Mr. Tanner.
You're not going to answer any of my questions, are you?
I'm afraid talking about that is out of bounds. Doing so would get me killed. The truth is, I don't know much anyway. They keep me in the dark. But I can tell you that they call themselves the Organization. And do you know Hal's true identity? Are you sure? That's too bad. That's all the information that I need. We're done here. Well, I broke my promise. What are you gonna do? Put put me in prison?
I'll take
Yes.
things from here. Come on, let's go, Mr. No Name. Back to your palatial cell. Tanner, you and I'll talk later.
I got nothing from that conversation with him. Andrew's in the building. Evan, are you ready? As I'll ever be. She's in the elevator going up. She'll be calling you soon. In the meantime, let me bring you up to speed. Our goal is to access the server room on the 11th. But first, Andrews will enter technical locker room on the same floor to grab a key. With the key, she can enter the room and we can find out who our mole is. Once Andrews plugs in the server device that I gave her, it will give us access to every sub-network in the FDI. Whenever the source of the video feed is, and whoever's behind it, we'll find out there. I don't want to ask for myself, but I'll ask the question. No, I know Mike is your friend. But we have to handle this on our own, Evan. Contacting Trench will bring too much attention and alert the mole to our presence. I think Mike might be the mole. This is our last chance. What if Andrew gets caught? Then maybe we'd go to a federal prison for the rest of our lives. But more likely we'd all end up dead long before we ever got there. Andrews has memorized the floor plan. But let me give you access to the security cameras to assist her. Enjoy the peeping. One last thing. What? No matter what happens, no matter what we find out. Thank you. You're not such a bad operator after all. Evan. Maybe even better than I was. I'm not.
Tanner, are you there?
Hey.
Okay, I'm on the 11th outside the door. Not gonna lie, I'm a bundle of nerves. Breathe, Catherine, breathe. You see me, right?
Yes.
Oh no. Bad news, Tanner. The code Hal gave me isn't working. Not the start I was hoping for.
Change of plans. Send Andrews down to the 8th. Your floor. Actually, no, code is needed to get inside. From there, you'll guide to the emergency stairway which she can use to go back up to the 11th. Got it.
What? That's the operator floor. Can I bring you a coffee or anything? Sorry, I tend to make bad jokes when I'm nervous. Okay, on my way.
I'm sending the floor plan. 8.
Okay, I'm back down at 8. Just one problem. I don't know this floor, Tanner. But I guess you probably do, right? Anyway, I'm in the entrance, doing my best not to look suspicious. But it's hard when you're basically wading in a pool of your own sweat. Where do I go?
Right. Entrance. South wing. Door on your left.
Alright, I'm in a hallway now. There's a door straight ahead. There's a hallway to the right and one to the left. Where do I go, Evan?
Right.
Okay, there's a door at the end of the hallway. 2 doors on the right. 1 door and a hallway on the left. Where do I go now?
The hallway to the left.
Gotcha. The hallway's a dead end. That leaves us with a hallway to the right and 2 doors. Do I take the right door or the left door?
Left door.
All right. I see the door to the stairway. Phew. I can breathe a little easier now. Okay, I'm heading back up to 11. Follow me on the cameras.
Oh, there you go.
All right, I'm back at 11, outside the stairway door. What do I do? I assume I can't knock. Hallway, en route to the locker room. Looks clear. Follow me on the cameras.
Yeah.
Someone's coming.
Okay, they're gone.
Close call. Tell me when it's clear.
It's clear. Oh, no, it's not.
Game on.
Where are you?
Okay, I'm approaching the technician locker room. I'm not hearing any noises from inside. That's good. You gotta be kidding me. The locker room needs a code too. I know it's the FBI, but this is excessive.
Okay. Okay. Okay, SSH. I'm gonna try some codes.
Try some codes? Seriously? That's our plan, Tanner?
Okay, notepad. What code should we try first? Okay. Try. Not enough digits. How many digits does it need? too many digits. Okay, so it's 5 digits? Code footprint user result, wrong code. Okay. It's a 5-digit number. Can't see the terminal as you're blocking it. Better. There you go. It's a 5-digit code. How would we guess the 5-digit code? Because that is a ridiculous amount of numbers. 1, 2, 3, 5. That's only 4 digits. It's 5 digits. Orange means it's in it. There's only 4 that's wrong. So it's 1, 2, 3, 5, 5. No, wrong code. But they're all there. So is those numbers in the wrong place? 5, 1, 2, 3, 5. Wrong code. So it's 1, 2, 3, 5, 5 is the number. 1's in the wrong place, 2's in the wrong place. So put 2 in that place, that one. 3, 5, 5, we know is in the wrong place. They're not changing colour now. Try all 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a 1 in the right place now, even though I did add 6 digits. I didn't read that thing. So 1 is this number. Okay. So two is the last number. The third number. So it is 5, 3, 5, 1, 2. One code. What was a 5-digit number? 7, 3, 5, 1, 2.
That worked. Okay, I'm going in. Are you
How did you
following me
get
on the
7?
camera?
Yes, hello.
I'm in. All right. Time to find the right locker. Should be this one. Okay. I'm gonna need a minute to pick this. In the meantime, make sure the path to the server room is clear. It should be, but just check.
I don't know. Server room, which one's that?
What? Okay, well, make them go away, Tanner. I don't know. Ask Alice. She's good at repelling people.
Play along? Okay. We're doing improv.
Rebecca Davis. Oh, who am I speaking to? Matthew Smith? Really? Because on my end it says Evan Tanner. Why does it say Evan Tanner when your name is actually Matthew Smith? And you said you're from IT? Is that it? Because on my computer it says you're an operator, right here beside your name. Why is an operator working in the IT department? That makes sense. They are often severely understaffed. And cranky. You know, I just thought of something. Usually when I deal with IT, I deal with Chuck Beatner. Really? In the 10 years that I've known Chuck, he has never missed a single day. Not once. He's like the Iron Man of the FDI. But can we just put a pin in this talk of Chuck for a second and go back? You said you spotted an issue with my computer. What was the issue? Unusual activity? To be honest, the only unusual activity is this conversation that you and I are having. And why does it have to be dealt with right now, during normal working hours? Oh. Okay. Well, if that's the situation. So, what would I have to do to fix this issue? Take a break? That's going to be hard. I'm working on something, actually. Cafeteria finance report. You'd be shocked to learn how much the FDI is spending on tapioca pudding. How long do you think this would take to fix?
An hour or a few minutes, because I don't know how far away she is from getting done. Ugh.
At least an hour? Really? Well, I guess if you want to do something right, it always takes longer than you'd like, doesn't it? Good luck fixing the issue.
That actually worked.
Who? Never mind. Anyway, it's taken me forever. But I've almost picked this lock. Are you watching me?
Yeah.
There, finally. I got the key. I'm heading toward the server room. Should be there in a few seconds. Follow me on the cameras.
Where is she? I've lost her.
I'm in. All right, time to plug Alice's device in. Okay, it's plugged in.
Okay, so who's the mob? Whoa!
What's going on, Tanner?
Yeah.
Am I spotted?
How could she stay put?
Okay.
Mike? Yeah, I figured that out from the start.
Trench is working with them. And this goes all the way to the top.
actually good still.
Is it running? Okay. This is Dr. Jenkins here with control session number 24 for the patient Sasha Cole. The patient is under trichlorohydrin and has received 10 cc's of FMP 1138 Mark 5 2 hours before the following session. All right, let's begin. You will answer my questions as usual. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you understand? Do you believe in extraterrestrial life? Are you currently restrained? Are you married? Do you work in law enforcement? Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are?
I'm Sasha Cole.
Are you Evan Tanner? Good. He's ready.
Don't tell me it's now going to be no longer a thingy game when I've actually got to run. What about Andrews?
Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you Evan Tanner?
Did I die? I just needs access level 11 main floor is safe. There's some triggers in the main door. It's definitely monitored. She can use the back door service station. She's at the door. She used the badge. Yes, she does have authorization. Found at the mall is its Trench. Will you tell me more this time? Trench, I knew it. So this is how. Tanner, we've lost him. Damn it. What about Andrews? Are we exposed? I haven't heard from him, I don't think so. I told you this would happen, Alice. You should never have included him. And E Tanner elevator. The ghost is used Evan's supposed to get to the 8th floor. He wants to wipe all evidence from his computer. We have to stop him. How? R1 security. What do our contact? What is going on? Good. We've discovered the trenches. The mole. He's been working for the organisation maybe for years. Ouch. Director of the FDI. Incredible. And the bad? One of my contacts was killed in the process and the ghost has escaped. Are we compromised, Alice? I don't know. I'll keep in touch. Okay. Saviour. Saviour there. Sorry, my hand slipped. I'm here. Ow. F yourself. Yes, that's your name alright. You should have left well enough alone, Alice. These deaths are all your fault. I didn't kill them, you did. I'm nothing but an instrument, Alice. As I'm sure you'll soon end our connection, I'll say this farewell. I look forward to meeting you one day, Alice, in person. I suppose time to cut the cord. Understood. Well, we tried. What the fuck is going on? Launch nuke protocol. Yeah, Skin is dead. That reminds me of Agent 42. Okay, the bar went full. What?
You long to see, but fear to tread.
Damn!
Chaos has no echo.
That was well good.
You traced the side.
Why is Trench got question marks?
Hidden behind.
Oh, it was the other dude as well. Ghost. No ghost.
Silence never
Yeah. That was insane. It was the pause in the no section where I was like, that's what ours did at the start. I was like, oh my god, where's Sasha? Explains why they were watching us as well as Mia. So. Ouch.
You're scared and weak. Close your eyes, shut your eyes and see what darkness really feels. Let's dive into this black.
I wonder if you really take your time with the bomb, if you could actually save Pendle. If she'd have a newspaper thing at the end as well.
The lake holds it all. It all.
I'm blocking people's names.
Don't you wanna see? Don't you wanna
I would check on my phone, but it's got 1%. Thanks for the game. It was really good. Even if I did have to use the help like 6 times. You watch the credit, there's more than meets the eye. Somewhere in Paris, France.
Is it done?
No, sir. He's not here. Do you think it's her?
Check his computer.
It's her, sir. The message says they know.
Burn the place.
Understood.
You better find her before she does, or we're done for.
Ooh. Is that a sneak peek to Part 2? Because that would be wicked.